lots of great things in the world. Daydreaming is one of them. But it's only one of innumerable things. The question is always, what's my goal? So sleep, for example. It's wonderful, the body needs it. Daydreaming at least isn't even essential, but it's nice. Absolutely can be beneficial, as you say. But you take sleep. Sleep is essential. It's fantastic. But that doesn't mean that when I sit down to meditate, I should let myself fall asleep. And if I find that I'm always falling asleep in meditation, it means I need to reschedule my sleep meditation hours so that my sleep isn't interfering with my meditation. Now, that doesn't mean that sleep isn't wonderful. It just means that it's different than meditation. And it's always about, what is my goal? So if my ultimate highest goal is what I'm going to create or innovate or figure out, then absolutely, daydreaming, fantastic. But if my highest ultimate goal is I'm going to live in consciousness of the divine presence, then every moment that my mind and my thoughts are just trailing aimlessly, whether to good places, beneficial places, I invent something, I think of something, or negative places, either way, it's pulled me out of presence in that moment. Now here's something interesting. As we are grounded and anchored within ourselves, as we are conscious and aware and free of the games of the mind, free of the monkey mind, as we say, just the nonsense all over the place mind, when that mind is still, into it actually come all of the creativity, all of that innovation, all of that genius. You know, physics tells us the universe hates a vacuum, right? And when the mind becomes still, interestingly, into that space flows grace. And yes, it's grace of an experience of awakening and love and truth, consciousness, pure awareness. But it also comes with creativity, creative expression, wisdom. The rishis and the sages and the saints who sat in these Himalayas, meditating, gave us yoga, they gave us Ayurveda, they gave us math. How, sitting in a cave meditating, did they possibly give us mathematics? Because into that space, where it's not my mind, it's not my thoughts, it's not my issues, my expectations, my ego, but it's just the spaciousness that is created when that nonsense stops. You know, we always say silence, it's not an emptiness, it's a fullness. It's just full of truth and grace rather than full of nonsense and falsehood. And so when you experience that state, it's not that you're brain dead. It's not that you're dull or numb. It's actually that you're free and spacious, and into that freedom actually comes everything. And so that's the beautiful space of it. And so what I would say is, give it a try. See whether through the stillness and the spaciousness that comes in meditation, do you find even more creativity, even more truth than you find by allowing the mind to just daydream and wonder. Because when the mind is focused and still, that's actually when truth emerges. And as I said, sitting here in the Himalayas, they came up with the answers to every ailment, ranging from, a headache to diarrhea to every single thing that Ayurveda can cure. They didn't do it standing over Bunsen burners. They did it meditating in caves. They didn't give us Vedic mathematics with chalkboards and books and calculators. They gave it through meditation. There is wisdom in the universe that exists. And when we actually are still and quiet enough and spacious enough and free of the I, me, mine, identity, false selfness enough, we're able to connect to that wisdom of the universe and to be free. So give that a try. See what happens.